Hey YouTube pipe community. A few videos ago I did a video answering 7 questions that Brian Levine had asked 7 experts on the Pipes Magazine radio show. And I'm not an expert by any means, but I wanted to answer those questions publicly, so I made a video. And that was a fun series. I recommend going back through and listening to those. It's pretty interesting what some of the experts have to say. So first off, smoking some Royal Achievement out of this little Dublin looking KSI pipe. Sipping on some Elijah Craig. This stuff got some bite. It has a really sweet caramely, not aftertaste, I think it's more on the front. And it kind of bites at the end, but not a bad whiskey. But then he did a series on novice pipe smokers, and he has them on the show and asked them 7 questions. These are pipe smokers that have been smoking from 3 to 5 years or so. So I wrote them all down just so I can remember them. I tried bringing up my computer, but it's dead. So the first question, what was your aha moment when it came to pipe smoking? I still have those sometimes. I'll be smoking a blend or something and I'll get a taste or something because I smoked out of a different pipe or something like that, or I picked up a different taste when I retrohaled a different way. I don't know, stuff like that. Oh, I'm always like, oh, that's interesting. I never tasted that before or something. But I think like my first aha moment was probably when I was packing a pipe, and I think I was concentrating so hard on how to pack it, and finally I was just in it. I couldn't keep it lit, and I was trying to pack it different ways, and then finally I was just like, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna pack it and smoke it. If I gotta relight, I relight, and just packing the pipe and just going to town is the best way. I mean, I've done long smoke competitions, and there's no rhyme or reason of how I pack the pipe. I just fill it up with tobacco and start lighting and smoking, and it works out pretty well for me. I think that might have been my first aha moment. Which tobaccos did you try based on a recommendation that you did not like? There's really not very many tobaccos that I don't like that were based on recommendations. I mean, there's some that I don't like that I've just picked up just to try. But I think, and no one's like recommended this tobacco to me or anything like that. I think I just got recommendations off of like people in the community on YouTube and stuff. And matches 860, John Harden, rest in peace. He always recommended Haunted Bookshop. First time I smoked it, I did not like it at all. I thought it was terrible. And then this is when I didn't have a whole lot of pipes. I had like maybe four, 6 pipes maybe. I had smoked the same pipe, quite a few times during the day. And so I think I'd smoked something else after the Haunted Bookshop, and that taste was still inside that pipe. I hadn't smoked that pipe for a long time. And I think I did like the salt treatment. But I think I also then I ended up trying the Haunted Bookshop out of a corn cob. Completely different experience. I love it in a corn cob. Like, it was really, really good. How has your preference in pipes changed? My preference, I guess, used to be, I don't know, I guess I really didn't have a preference. I think if I liked the pipe, I liked it. I think I gravitated towards a lot of the nose warmer, chubby looking pipes. Those were I like that style a lot, and I have gotten a couple of those. And the same thing with like the larger pipes. I always wanted a large pipe. I thought the bigger the pipe was, hold more tobacco. Now it's like I like smaller pipes. If I don't have I have a few larger pipes that if I got time to smoke, I'll smoke one of those. But the smaller pipes are nice, and then you can always fill it back up with tobacco. I don't really believe in the whole letting a pipe rest. I mean, I know you need to probably let it rest a little bit, but it's not gonna kill it if you smoke it a couple times in a row. But that's just me. But now I kind of just I like a lot of the classic shapes. I like bent pipes, I think, more now than. But then again, I also really like some straight pipes too. I think so. I'm really easy to please when it comes to pipe shapes too. Like, same with tobacco. Like, I like most tobaccos. Like, I don't know. I think it's just a lot of things I'm really easy to please with. Music, I mean, usually there's some bands I can't stand and artists I can't stand, but for the most part, I like almost every type of music. Food, so I could go on and on about things that the list is shorter of things I don't like. Holy Grail pipe, or what was your Holy Grail pipe, and what is it now? It used to be a Walt Kanoy. Now that I have one, which I'd love another one, I kind of settled for this one because it was a great price and available, and I had the extra money for it. So, and it got me a Walt Kanoy. I mean, he posts pipes all the time on his Instagram. I'm like, man, I wish I had the money to just grab that pipe because I like him a lot. So I think Walt Kanoy, those are high end pipes. The one that I have is a high end pipe, but not like he makes now. The stuff he makes now is crazy. So I'd still say that's a Holy Grail. It was one of his high end pipes, and there's a lot of other pipe makers. I haven't dove into that level of pipe collecting when it comes to like buying high grades. You know, $100 or less is probably the most I spent on a pipe. The most I spent on a pipe is $150. Or 160, 150 or 160. And that was a custom made poker, Sparky's pipes. I can't remember his first name, but his channel was Sparky's Pipes. And I don't think he's on YouTube anymore. So, if that's considered a high grade pipe, then I have one. But, so yeah. And then, yeah, so what's my holy grail now? Yeah, is, I guess, higher end pipes. I'd love to have a Costello someday. There's some Peterson pipes that I'd love to have, like the Dracula. Those are cool looking pipes. St. Patty's Day pipes. Savinellis. I mean, there's a lot of Savinellis I'd like to have. So the answer is, what my holy grail pipe is all of them. Who are a few of your favorite show guests? So I have a few favorite ones, and they're all pretty recent. I really liked the Novice series, the Novice Pipe Smoker series. Hobbit and Piper, that's how I discovered him. He was on that show for being a novice pipe smoker. He's probably been one of my favorites. They had a chocolatier. He was a novice pipe smoker, and he talked about chocolate and pipe smoking and how they kind of go hand in hand. He was fun. It was a good conversation to listen to. Mike and Mary McNeil from McClellan. They were always cool shows. Hearing them talk about McClellan and stuff like that was pretty neat. I'd always love to be on the show, but I thought about reaching out to Brian when he was looking for novice pipe smokers, but I'm not really a novice, I guess. I mean, I've been pipe smoking on and off for 13 years. And there was probably a year or two where I didn't smoke pipes very often. I think I smoked more cigars. I didn't go to pipe shows anymore. I hardly went to pipe or cigar clubs. I was playing a lot of music, and was hanging out with like those kind of, not everyone in the music scenes are smoke pipes, I guess. So I just always bummed off cigarettes or smoked cigarettes, I guess, just because it was it's easier to smoke a cigarette when you got a break in between bands. But favorite thing to do while smoking. I enjoy just kind of sitting and thinking. That's what I do mostly. But I enjoy reading and smoking. I enjoy listening to music and smoking. I enjoy walking and smoking, driving and smoking. But my favorite thing, I think, to do is read or listen to music. I've been playing the video games, so if I'm the only one awake in the living room, I'll light a pipe and play video game. And the last question, question number 7 was, ask Brian Levine anything. There's a few questions I'd probably ask him. I don't know. Probably be something about his Disney pipe collection, which I need to try to look for something like that, because I think that'd be really, really cool. But, this video's gone on pretty long, so if you're still here, I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed the questions and my answers, and then I recommend going and check out the Pipes Magazine radio show and going back and listening to the Novice Pipe Smokers, Hobbit and Pipers on there. That's a really cool interview, and I'm really glad I listened to that and checked out his channel and stuff, because he's one of my favorite YouTubers right now. So anyways, hope you guys are having a good week, and I'll talk to you guys soon.